We probably spent $1 million our first year turning it all back into wax.
I'll take
How
this one.
can someone open an LCS in today's market? With little to no allocation at suppliers of Pokemon and limited for sports, what do you think could work?
It would be extremely difficult to do it with only singles. So when we started in late 2021 or early 21, the retail was still extremely high, but you still had people that were buying, say, blasters at $24.99 and they were selling for $80.
Yeah.
So, like, you could still, as a shop owner, kind of come in there and go, hey, I'll do 50, 60. You make your 20, 25. Those days are done. You're not making anything. Yeah. And so, like, if you don't have some, like, level of allocation, whether that's, you know, the retail side or the hobby side, you can't go to Target right now and buy a $35 blaster and put that on your shelf and make anything. If you don't have money,
no chance.
Nest egg to start, you have no chance.
Yeah.
Because you're not profitable
But
in this market
then-
for at least a year. Like, you've got to be willing to just burn money on rebuys right now.
We probably spent $1 million our first year turning it all back into wax. If we made $10,000, we put it right back in $10,000 worth of wax, all to make $11,000.
Yeah.
And we took that 11, put it right back into wax, because we knew that when people walked in, if they didn't see steady new wax, they would not come back.
Yeah.
And I can tell you about shops in our area that I love, good guys. They struggle because they can't keep new wax because they can't get new wax. And so I was just fortunate in a situation where we were able to make a business decision that first year to turn all of our profits into wax. And then we were fortunate enough that we were living in a zone where you could still overpay and overcharge, and you can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
And so that would be very difficult. I would tell you, if that's what you're after, just buy singles and set up at shows.
It's funny you say that.
Yeah,
You're
why
gonna
take
make
on the overhead?
Yeah, why take on the overhead? You're going to make way more money finding four good shows a month.
Just go all
set
in.
up those, and I get to the, you know, some people are wanting to do this for the community of it. I mean, you guys have heard me on here say that community means everything to me, and building up those. But you can still create that. But not to be discouraging, I just think you've got a major uphill battle if you can't get in a foot in the door somewhere with it.
Yeah,
guys, we have allocation and we still struggle.
Yeah,
I mean, my shelves still sit empty sometimes because I can't get enough product.
yeah.
I mean,
It's the same principle in the breaking game right now. Just you guys also have way more overhead. Like, same thing, guys. Like, we get this. I get this still once or twice a month. Hey, I've been doing this for a while. I think it's time for me to flip the switch and be a breaker and get on the other side. I tell, like, if you don't have a nest egg, and again, I'm not even just a nest egg. You don't need to make income, because that's the other thing. Great, you made $2,000 this week, but like, you need to put that into the next product. You can't be living off the money. That is what you're going from week to week to week. So, yeah, it's become a tough grind, I think.
I was up in Springfield, but the problem is I go in there, he did not have like really any wax at all. And I was just like, what's going on with the shop? Do you guys have wax, or does it come in? And he's like, yeah, we get it, but then we sell out of it right away. And I'm like, really? How long have you guys been open? 2 years. And I'm like, 2 years.
Came in right in the heat of it, though.
He sells singles. He has boxes, like, you know, the white cardboard boxes where guys can just kind of go through and take a few cards here and there. But I guess you can set up a shop and still manage.
you also have to put in perspective, his shop is like 300 square feet, 400 square
And in
feet.
Springfield, Tennessee.
Yeah,
where
very
small.
cheap
I mean, it's
expense.
the size
Sure.
of this office.
Exactly.
Yeah, so you got to, like, but
Yeah.
if you're going to do a, 1,500 square foot, like,
Right.
it's an uphill battle.